Hey, what's happening, everyone? SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I received this package in the mail, and I want to go ahead and share with you guys what's inside of this, kind of give you guys a first impressions, and then I'll be providing a review for this particular product by next week. Now, if you guys recall my video that I did a couple of days ago, it was a minor channel update and, of course, a massive video game haul. I mentioned in that update video is that two companies got into contact with me and they had some items for the PlayStation VR that they wanted to send my way and of course review. This is one of the two companies that I had arrived today. I think the other one's under embargo. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be getting the other one. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this one right here. Now this is from a company called VR Cover. Some of you may have not heard of it. I don't think they're really a wide-known company because this is the first time I've heard of them. And basically, I'll have a link to the website down below, by the way. And they basically kind of make different items for the VR headsets, like the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive. This item here, this is their first attempt at providing something for the PlayStation VR, which is great. Honestly, I would like to see more companies provide something for PlayStation VR. There's not really many things you can do, but I know one of the big things too people are always concerned about is hygiene and stuff like that, which this is what the item is basically designed for, and some extra comfort as well. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. The first thing that we have here is that they sent me 2 packs. When you order these are like $19 on their site, and they come with 2 in each bag. So they sent me 2 packs. In this case, I have 4 of them. And what's nice about these two is that these are actually machine washable as well. But one thing I will say, first impression, is I really like the packaging detail here. Because one of the nice things in terms of marketing that I learned is is not only having a really nice product, of course, is the presentation of that product when someone's opening up for the first time. And I do apologize for the camera that I'm currently using, as the kit lens has a little bit of a slower autofocus. But basically on this little plastic bag, it has like all the different VR headsets. There's the controllers for the HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR, or maybe not PlayStation VR yet. Yep, PlayStation VR is on here as well. So that is pretty cool. And inside of these are a couple covers, which I'll get to in just a moment, because they also sent me one other item. This is not for review, but they said that they made some t-shirts, or in this case a t-shirt I should say, and they sent me one, which first off, this is really nice and soft. I like soft shirts. This is pretty cool. It has a bunch of characters on it, basically just all wearing VR headsets and playing. To go ahead and kind of show you guys that. So that's pretty cool. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I always like t-shirts and stuff like that. Anything that I enjoy or want to advertise as I'm walking around, I always like to have, and this is going to be great. Anyways, back to this product right here. It opens up along the top here, unless if you have to break the seal. Actually, I think you do have to break the seal. So it is a sealed bag, so that's very good. I was wondering why it felt so nice. Now, basically, what is in here, I think there's a few things in here. So you have instructions. For one, simple, straightforward instructions. You actually get a microfiber cloth, a VR Lens Lab eyewear. So you actually get a cleaning cloth for the lens, the eyepiece for the VR headsets, whether it's PlayStation, the Oculus Rift, or the HTC Vive. And this is a microfiber cloth, so that's very cool. And you basically get 2 sets of these right here. Just a simple little thing there. Basically, what this is for is that this is supposed to go on this portion of your PlayStation VR headset. This little rubber piece that feels like Nerf material, in my opinion. Basically, put this on here, and what this is going to do is that this is going to provide you with a little bit of comfort. They actually have this really nice padding listed in there, and of course, it's also to absorb sweat. And what's nice too is that, especially if you're like that hygiene type of person, or you're going to share the VR headset around, and it tends to be on a hot day and stuff like that, people are going to end up sweating, especially if you're sharing the headset around. That's, yeah, some people may not appreciate that, but if you have something like this on there, people feel a little bit more comfortable than putting on the headset and stuff like that. And there's also a few different other accessories that I've seen as well. And what's nice, again, is that it's not like these are disposable. When you get 2 packs of these, so when one of them becomes dirty and needs to be cleaned, just toss it in with your laundry with everything else. So let me go ahead and put this on and try it on. Installation is pretty simple. You basically put it in with the, not sure how well you guys could see it, but the padding facing out, because the other side's kind of a little bit more of a grip material. And you just kind of have to lace the Velcro around and connect it. It's hard for me to hold it and do it at the same time, but let me go ahead and just attach it. I mean, installation is very, very quick. If I get the other side here, it'd be easier if you're doing it on a flat surface instead of like holding the device. All right. So yeah, it's just like that. Again, I'm not sure how well you guys could see it. I guess it's just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and try it on because, like I said, there's a little bit of a soft padding, so it's supposed to provide some extra comfort if you don't like the padding of the VR headset already. And it is a little bit warm in this room, so I may end up having some sweat on it for all I know. So here we go. All right, so you know what? For me, back when I said in regards to the VR headsets and what I've got to wear and stuff, is that the PlayStation VR, in my opinion, is one of the more comfortable VR headsets. And I've never really had any issues with the padding whatsoever. But having this piece of material, again, just this, on this headrest here, is providing a nice difference. And I feel like with that there, I feel like it's providing a little bit more of a cooler effect, because right now my room's a bit stuffy, but normally if I were to be wearing this without this attached to it, it would start to feel a bit warm. But with this material here right now, I'm maintaining that nice cool effect where it's not feeling too hot or anything like that. So that's already a good sign, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to try this out for a good solid week, and this is a great time because my room, when it's hot, it's just like very uncomfortable. So this is going to be a good a week for me to try these out. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, I'll have a link in the description down below, or you can wait for my initial review. But like I said, this is meant to add some extra comfort. To also help with hygiene. It is machine washable, so even though you're paying $19 for a pack that comes with 2 of them, and by the way, the fact that you could constantly reuse them and wash them and still use them is always a great thing to have, because if they were like $19 and you could only use them once and they weren't machine washable, that would be questionable. But the fact that's not the case, you know what? It's worth checking out. But like I said, I'll be providing you guys a review on these a week from today. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time.